I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe try myself to something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone.
Today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here, Jerry Berger did the rest of the work. Finally, the C30 will live again.
The rebuild begins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Well, you see that massive gouge right there? This is no...
Alright, listen up and listen carefully. If you're the one who is doing the heart emojis, I'm going to do one heart emoji. I want to see 3 heart emojis. I only seen one. Okay, that's just me.
Good. Some debris got caught in there and it grinded the hell. There's a nasty groove in here. And that's 1, 2, 3rd bearing on the head. And you can't just replace this cam because it's casted. The bearing caps are actually just cast aluminum with a coating. So this damage is in the cam cap too, which is a part of the head. And you would have to replace the head to fix that. There's no maintenancing this. This is you guys need a new engine. I could put it together, but it's not gonna last forever. It'll probably blow up pretty quick. So let me know what you guys want to do. Alright guys, this is her done. I just got the engine back in time properly. I think we set her at about 14 advanced, which 12 to 14 I hear is best for these. This thing loves 14. Got about 80 hours into this project now. Hood's back on. Car's looking clean, man. She's ready for the road. This thing's been a nightmare. It started with a C's motor. The engine that I took out of here had a bent rod number 4, which is that connecting rod hanging out right there. And with our old block. But, yeah. That's what caused us to...
Hey, if you guys wish to continue to see more of my content, like, subscribe. Recently I started blowing up with doing the live streams. These are nothing more than playlists of my videos and or funny mechanic and dyno or racing related fails, yada yada yada. Thank you. Love you guys for tuning in. Have a good night. I am here. Say hi. Spam those heart emojis.
Rebuilt a whole nother engine. That was bad that we got too. Had bad bearings. Owns a VQ35DE engine with Nissan. I want to point out some certain things that is lacking on information on these engines. We have several issues that fail on these engines. Number one is, well, most of them are right here in this area. So number one will be our timing chain, right? So what most people don't know is that there's 3 chains in this engine. All right, you see 2 between our cams here. and one on the other side. And we look over here. Alright, so, and then you have your third primary chain that goes crank to intake sprockets. Alright? There's a tensioner that sits here with a plastic nipple that rides on our piston. 99.99% of the time it fails and breaks, and the plunger that's on your piston tensioner front of your car, and it was part of shaking down the tires a month ago and nothing ever showed its play. But listen to this. This wheel is moving like really bad. Holy crap. Yep, that's a front wheel bearing.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no harm. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight, and everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Keep me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ.
Alright guys, here we go. 1996.
Hey, William, I love you for saying that, man. I want to say that a lot of my inspiration came from just me liking cars. And my life has been blessed that I have had a lot of weird and cool cars come across my path, from posting online as a Craigslist auto mechanic that would come to your house, so basically mobile mechanics, and then proceeding into building a reputation for myself, shutting down shop, working for a very well paid roofing company, which is a single man, and learn the trade of slate, terracotta, Spanish tile roofing, to then just repairing the fleet. And luckily I've come across some really cool things that I probably would have never come across had I not met this man, thus meeting a guy named E. Paul, who is a old head who used to race Porsche cars, and Porsche to this day will give him fucking a free car right off the line just because it's E. Paul. Dude, it's crazy to say, in the past 4 years I met a lot of people that is probably going to grow my entire content, that I never really posted YouTube videos in a sense of being famous, but more along the lines to show my customers my skill set. And all of a sudden I discovered YouTube Live, and yeah, man, I really appreciated it. Like, subscribe, and join the community. If you have Discord, let me know. I'll post a link.
Ford 460 big block, 7.5 liter. This one, it ran. There was really nothing I found wrong with it other than our timing chain was pretty sloppy. Other than that, this thing was in really good shape. Everything looks good. Lifters look mint. Yeah, they're fine. So, we're just going to refresh.
Okay, man, warning. What are you warning? What's the warning? Warning me that I'm going to build a Honda Odyssey minivan with 1,200 horsepower, if not more, and try to go after Cletus McFarlane? You're not warning anything.
This bad girl, rod bearings, main bearings, front main seals, rear main seal, oil pans being replaced. This one's leaking. These were known for leaking because of rust. Yeah, all the seals, put it back together, clean it out, tear it all down, inspect everything, make sure we ain't got any surprises. But so far, this one's looking great. Goodbye, boss. Goodbye. All my mechanic friends out there, I think I just discovered a challenge that we all need to start trying. Can you shut your engine off and land top dead center perfectly? I think I just managed to do that somehow. Yeah, that's dead on point. How many times has anybody got lucky at doing random crap like that without any intention of doing it? It's pretty cool. Everybody go for it. Let's do a challenge. How many times do you have to start and shut off your engine to get it perfectly top dead center?
They say the best way to check for like something wrong in your engine is cut the oil filter open. So we cut this one open. Whoa.
Zit zo al, ik ga weg. Wat houdt het daar niet aan? Look at those, spitten!
Hey, Flash, where you at?
Down here. Stop. Give me some more cutting oil. There we go.
She's spot on.
Hey, Dallin. Why are you fixing this when you don't have any wiper blades?
I happen to be sitting here at this red light out of diesel. Zero diesel. No diesel. On the way to the gas station right there to grab me some diesel. And these people think that when they honk at me that it's going to magically fill up my tank full of diesel. But they don't understand, do they?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, my customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley, and as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So more videos of the rebuild done here soon. Should be done today.
Hey, yo, what's up, YOLO? Hey, man, I appreciate that. Hey, message me, by the way. I want to talk to you about what I did today. So, yeah, hit me up, Mike.
Well, guys, welcome to more of this crazy life I live. Yeah. Well, that's your brakes. I don't know, but I just looked out my door. There's an engine riding shotgun. What?
Dad, why did the child cross the road? Why? Because he didn't wear a seatbelt.
Fucking hell.
That is so.
Always wear your seatbelt, kids. See, we can make that a positive message. As I get older, I remember all the people I lost along the way. I'm a tour guide.
What do cannibals call a pregnant woman?
What?
A kinder surprise.
So fucked. It's a 2-for-1.
Pretty much. Why do Asian kids don't believe in salmon?
Why?
Because they make the twins.
That's so true, though.
It seems you can get anything for free these days.
Yeah?
The other day I saw a sign that said Free Palestine.
Oh, fuck.
How do you get the neighborhood kids to stay off your lawn?
Oh.
Register as a sex offender.
Fucking, I mean, it is effective.
Why is it so hard to break up with a Japanese girlfriend? You have to drop the bomb twice before she gets...
Well, here's some jailbreak information for all you people in this world who own a car and have, when you hit the brakes, excessive shaking, and then you hear this humming noise. That is the sound of a bad fucking wheel bearing. I diagnosed my buddy's car with a bunch of suspension problems, and it just so happens the one wheel where all these suspension parts are bad is now officially having bearing ground. So just remember this, everybody, as a lesson. Just because you have suspension issues, just replacing the parts might not be the root cause of the suspension problems to begin with. Bad wheel bearings can cause excessive stress on all your parts. Have a good day.
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. Your car won't start, my motor's knocking hard tonight. Guess that service engine light was right on my dashboard. I stopped to check under the hood, but all I see is bad and nothing good. I think I blowed it up. An old man turned and said, hey you, here's some starting fluid you can use.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a year of Mustang done, I got her finally officially in time. No ticks, no clicks, no knocks, no nothing. Sounds beautiful. No misfires. Stable runner.
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. Your car won't start, it's your alternator. Matter of fact, it just might be your radiator. Hold on. Or you can put some water in a little container, pour it in your car, and you can ride around.
Final update. Rear end's on the ground. It's completely out of the car. There it is. The infamous torque tube. And then here's why we're replacing this. You can see very slightly this is twisted and it wobbles. This here cone here, it's walking around. It's not a perfect plane. So this, it's no good. Bearings are making noise too. Replace. And then you have your third primary chain that goes to crank to intake sprockets. Alright? There's a tensioner that sits here with a plastic nipple that rides on our piston. 99.99% of the time it fails and breaks, and the plunger that's on your piston tensioner no longer seats properly on the guide.
That's the number one cause of failure. Now, the main thing that I want to point out here, guys, that most people fail to understand are the gallery gaskets on these engines. All right, so remember, these are variable valve timed intake cam based engines. So what happens here is this is your oil pump. With all the screws and stuff that you see I circled, that's your oil pump. Oil gets picked up from a pickup, which your oil filter is down here in this area, way down here, based on the engine. So oil gets... Welcome back to jury-rigged engines again. Porsche update. Got the exhaust out. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. Every single freaking exhaust manifold bolt broke for the flange. And for some reason, it didn't want to let go of the exhaust either. So no bolts, and it just kept hanging on. And after about an hour of shaking the entire exhaust and then heating it with a torch and then banging it around and using a jack and a pry bar and all this shit, it finally broke free. Now we got the bell housing and torque tube, and then we're at the clutch. This was... Every single bolt is on this car has been a pain in the butt to get out, but we're getting closer. Stay tuned. AC compressor only comes out with no radiator. That's your condenser. There's your radiator. Not fun.
Double time hours. Bullshit pay so I can sit high.
Hey guys, I just got a message. Hold on. Hello? Alright, so I just got a message. I have a friend in the Brazilian army who a team went into Venezuela to set up radio communications. And I just got a message stating that he had died through Discord, which I call bullshit. But do excuse me if I start talking on the phone.
Here, waste my life away.
But if my brother did die over there in Brazil, I might be flying to Brazil for a funeral. Woo!
Drag back home and drink my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me. People like you, wish I...
God damn it, Matt.
Alright, guys. So here we go. Well, found the problem. Yeah, wiped out all the intake valves, but we got exhaust valve contact too. Oh no. Yay. Fun times ahead of me. Rebuild.
Take my picture now, shake it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place. Baby, build this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it, and when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place.
I can fix any car on the planet, all of them. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic. Hey, your car won't start, it's your alternator. Matter of fact, it just might be your radiator. Hold on. Or you can put some water in a little container, pour it in your car, and you can ride around it later. Look, man, I'm just trying to help, don't be mad at me. You know what, I'm really thinking it's your battery. It is. You probably burnt your oil out like a calorie, but I can have your car brand new, like the fact brand new. But hold on, baby, I'ma need a break, but you still need a couple ball joints and some brake, yup. It might take a couple days, so you gotta wait. I even got the plug on a paper plate. So hit my line if you ever need me. I'm always under the hood, you will never see me. You ain't coming with no money, you can never reach me. I like my money up front, so you can never cheat. If your car fucked up.
Well, guys, got some good news. That's a happy 150,000 mile rod bearing. You can see little materials worn, very little. That's nothing. But for shits and gigs, I'm gonna get a set of bearings and throw rod bearings in here because this engine was ran upside down. That's like this. It was upside down because the car was upside down and it ran like this, so no oil was going to the crank. But for the 30 seconds it ran with no oil, sure as fuck didn't hurt none. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna slap some rod bearings in here, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a head gasket, reseal, head gasket, everything top. Inexpensive as fuck. 1968 C10, baby. We about to pull the engine and transmission out, cause 3-speed, no way. Bare bones 350, nah. 383's going there. Yeah. Somebody show me a nicer truck. 68, man. Still looking like she did.
Where the heck did I leave my ratchet? Oh, there it is. How silly of me.
Oh man, you want that peanut butter interior? I got you. Got that real BMW, real peanut butter. This.
You said it's going on a 4-wheel drive. No. I don't know.
This customer tried fixing the engine shield noise by securing it with a screw directly into the oil pan.
Hey, Jose, are you actively in the stream right now? Jose. Let me know, brother. I need your help with a friend who's in the Brazilian army. Please let me know you're so actively in the stream, and I need to get you in a Discord, and I need you to do some calls for me so I know I should be at a funeral in Brazil.
Let's see, let's start my unit. We're gonna check the oil first. Oh shit. That's weird. Turn that off. Let's check in here. See if there's any oil in here. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, we definitely got oil. Ready to go? So this customer didn't realize that there was anything wrong until his airbags blew up, right? Found out that the height sensor, or no, it's in the splash zone, height sensor is not working anymore. But, you know, the shocks are blowing out and leaking. And most importantly, upper control arm's completely blown off. It's kind of crazy. I always wonder how people don't even realize what's going on behind them. The whole rest of the truck's in decent shape, though. It's got that going for it, which is nice.
This customer pushed their Ford 1.0 EcoBoost for over 35,000 miles without bothering with an oil change, and even ignored the low oil pressure warning. The technician discovered broken timing belt pieces clogging the oil pump strainer, resulting in critically low oil pressure. The engine overheated and eventually seized up.
Customer states, vehicle makes a rotational noise while turning at a high speed. Well, bud, I ain't no expert, but I don't think your wheel's supposed to be riding along your stabilizer bar. Yeah. Or hitting your control arm. I mean, come on, dude.
Oh, that looks a bit weird.
There it goes.
Yeah.
No, it's not a fake live. You want to see something here, buddy? This is CBR-Engine, CBR-Engine, CBR-Engines. It's my posted videos, not fake.
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, y'all
not fake.
Here we go, guys. We're over here in the dumbass garage. We call it.
What's a fake live? Huh? Shut up.
Ourselves the dumbass mechanics because, you know, I'm doing a clutch on a 924 Porsche. Why did I accept to do this? I knew there was a torque tube in here. I knew it. Yeah. Well, being a 924S, this stupid freaking car.
I am live. I'm actively here. How is it a fake live? What, that I'm live streaming a screen share of my fucking YouTube videos? Yep. Fake as hell.
It's gonna take 8 hours to get apart and back together. Or probably longer. Because the car's 40 years old and who knows how many bolts are rusted permanently in place. So, overall, on a scale of 1 to 10 on how shitty of a job this is full on fucking 20. Okay? 20 out of 10. Makes no sense. Neither does his fucking car. Today on Redneck Engine Performance, we get to tickle camshafts. Jokes. Alright, so this is a 2.4 Ecotech that somebody started to do a timing chain on and never finished. Now I have to take the cams out and polish them because this thing was left open to the atmosphere. But a little bit of pitting. That really is just surface. It's not really that rough and I can scrape it off. I don't have a lot of faith in this cam. Maybe some scotch guard. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, Ethan, don't do that again. All right, guys. 2008 Ford E350. Here's a common problem with these things, guys. Watch yourself. This radius arm has broke. As you guys can see, it's broke all the way through. The whole bottom half is not holding on. As you can see, we're hanging on by a hair right up here at the top. So today we're going to be replacing this fucking radius arm. The Ford life, all us techs know. If it wasn't for Ford, we wouldn't have a job. Job security.
Oh boy. Oh, both sides. Wow. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, that ain't right. Where's the skirt?
If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. If your car fucked up, don't panic, don't trip. With these hands, baby, I can do magic, bitch. I can fix any car on the planet, all of it. Hit my line right now, I'm a mechanic, hit me up. Your car won't start, it's your alternator. Matter of fact, it just might be your radiator. Hold on. Or you can put some water in a little container, pour it in your car, and you can ride around.
They're underrated. These J35 engines are very, very unique. I was 9 pounds. Hey guys, I need to fix that brake eventually. I'm just playing with the minivan on a Saturday. Alright, Larry, I'm making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for a fuel valve. To start this thing yourself, you take this wire, jam it in your hot. You take my orange jumper wire, you touch the hot. If you know, you know. This is how you bless an engine that you saved with a plastic valve cover. If you know, you know. Today on Redneck Engine Performance, we get to look at this sexy Ford big block. Here's our oil cooler, our oil filter. It's gonna be mounted way back there, right in that little hole for oil changes. But it's starting to look like an engine again. Did a first crank over. Everything seems to be good. No noises were heard, so fire ups to come, baby. I finally got it running good. Now we're gonna do a full restoration to this car. We're gonna take the fenders off, sand it down, paint her up. Doing some work back here. Got a voltage regulator problem. A few other things, but for a 50-year-old car, man, she runs really good. She's all here, and to save the test of time. You'll see why we're rebuilding it here shortly. Shitty paint job. Somebody repainted the car once. This is the original color though, so it's all here. Good rest though. So here in a couple months we should have this thing all back together looking brand new. Here's a little information for anybody. If you own a 1980s to early 2000s Toyotas, you gotta watch for stuff on your frame, and I'm gonna tell you why. So from the factory here, Toyota really loves to put the AC heat exchanger drip hose right onto your frame. It causes a hole here, water gets in here, and it rots out everything back here. So the story is, divert that hose and fix your frame before you snap.
I'm going to drive it to work tonight. It's a nice day. It's a beautiful.
I want to record this angling. All right, I can keep pushing your way.
Hey, if we go back and come my way, we can slide it right on.
Right.
Like it?
Yep. Turn your end. To be straight. Alright. Slow. Try to use the brake because it's going to try and roll downhill now. Watch up here.
Is that
We're on the right here, I'm going to push it towards you.
Yeah.
Ready? For anybody that owns a 3.5 liter from Nissan and you see oil leaks such as this one has right here. So if you start seeing oil leaking all over this area, it's probably your oil cooler seal. There's a seal back here you got to replace. And I've replaced it. I've actually done timing chains in this engine too, so we're in the process of putting it back together. Oil pan's on, timing covers bolted down, that filter is fixed. There you guys go. Oil leaks, big prone problem with these. Stupid little O-ring, I think it's like $6 or $7. Takes 10 minutes to change it. Have a good day. These nitty-gritty details that are lacking online. Other than that, this thing is actually a pretty easy engine. I've been at it for about an hour now. So I'm assuming this should take about 2-3 hours of a job. Next things that we're doing to this thing too is entire rear end, suspension, subframe, control arms, you name it, we got it all. So this job's not that hard, guys. You could probably, if you have a basic set of tools, you could do this at home. You don't need any specialty tools to mess with this. Obviously, I'm not fucking with the cam phasers because no. Unless the procedure tells me I have to lock it in, I'm not going to touch them. Other than that, somebody's kept up on their oil on this thing. Because, I mean, she's really clean. So, keep up on your oils, guy. Jose's right here. I don't think you're the Jose that I'm talking about. If you happen to be in a area of which is South America and happen to be able to get a hold of a Brazilian army base to confirm a death of a friend of mine, let me know so I can get you in touch with me on Discord. I just got a message that a friend of mine died in an operation in Venezuela, and I would like to know if this is true. Don't feel sorry, because I have a feeling this is a lie, but yeah, I just need confirmation. So if you happen to be in South America, please disclose that, and if you can do this confirmation for me, I'd be willing to give you some money in return. Being that I have tried to call the base that he was stationed at, and they, layman's terms, are not answering an American number. It's all good, man. Hey, if you don't know my channel, what you're watching now is just a bunch of clips of engines blowing up. If you would like to see my content, I will play it. This is a playlist of my content. My content's in here along with, you know, fillers.
Welcome back to Jerry Rigged Engines on the Porsche update. Yep. Yay! This actually wasn't bad to take out. You got 12 bolts, 6 on each side for the CV shafts. You got 2 bolts for your coupler here. There's one there and one in the back. There's an access hole. Where is it? One here for this bolt. That is at the front of the shaft. So there's a hole there, and then you got one on the torque tube access hole right there to get there. Then you have 4 bolts to hold the trans. 10 millimeter Allen, 17 millimeter, and then you got 2 17s to hold the mount to the car, and then a jack. Oh yeah, you got your shift linkage, which is this small little bolt here. TL, bad wheel bearing. That shouldn't be. This engine, I don't know how bad it is, but let's double check something right here while I have recording. Old spark plugs. That's white and crusty. That's a lean. That white crusty means we have a lean mixture, too much fuel, or no, too much air, not enough fuel. White. All right, so now we're seeing a lean condition. Oh no, that's even.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, my customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It's too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So, customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's missing.
Let the live stream know I'm going off. Hey guys on the live stream, whoever's in here watching, I apologize. I'm going to end this. I'm on a call with a friend. Need to talk to him. I will be back on stream in about a half hour if less. Bye-bye, guys.